we came back out to this yard to get some more work done, get some more cars out of here. I figured I'd show y'all a couple that I haven't really gone in depth on. Uncovered a few more cars. Now that it's winter, I can see a little bit more. But there is a two-door Maverick. I don't know what kind of shape it's in. I'm assuming the floors are probably toast. There's bottles all over it. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one out. That might be tough. But may try to get this one out at some point. I got a lot of stuff to clear to get it out of the way. We'll see what we can do. And then I found a Rambler. And another Cadillac. We'll see about getting these out of here. I don't know if it's possible. That looks like a four-door Rambler. See if I can get a better view for y'all. I can't right there. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like the Rambler, the tree has grown up into it, but still pretty cool nonetheless. I can't get any better photo of it. There's also some more of the Maverick. Two-door. Curious of what motor's in it. Not be able to see in there. Interior looks actually pretty good. The roof line looks pretty good. Looks like if I can get to the other side. And the tree may be in the door. I have to cut that and see if it's able to get it out. I'll have to move all this stuff to see what motor's in it, but maybe worth saving. And then wait till you see what I'm about to show you next. Old job rated V8. Massive truck for back in the day with a massive horn on the hood. Let's see if we can get in here. Cab is actually in pretty good shape. Appears to be very little rust out of the cab corners. There's a little on the lower door. Inside looks pretty good. There's stuff in the floor, so usually means there's less holes if nothing's falling through it. Roof line looks pretty good as well. All the glass has been shot by BB guns except for the windshield. The side over there, massive steel grate side. This thing probably weighs a ton. Large frame. There's a little rust in the bottom of the door. It says V8 on it. We'll see if the motor's still in it once we get it back. This one's coming home. And then there's the Maverick as well, and then the Rambler over there. Had to crawl back in the woods to get to these, but we'll cut them out. Probably seen this in the past video, but this is the actual truck her husband had and was driving until the day he died. They pulled it right here. I asked if she wanted to do anything with it. She said she'd rather keep it. It's the only one she's sentimental about now. So I told her, let me put it under covering for you. So I'm gonna move it under their shed. So I cut a bunch of trees out behind it to get it out. We're gonna move it today and get it put up where at least it'll not completely rust into the ground, and she can have that memory. So pretty cool little truck. As again, I said in earlier videos, he owned a well and septic business. So I'm guessing this was his scouting truck or just extra truck for ladders, materials, whatnot. But pretty cool. It's been sitting here probably 20 years or so. As you can see, floors are pretty much rusted out, but otherwise truck is pretty much intact. Looks like someone stole the tailgate off of it possibly, or it rotted away. But super cool. Looks like he mounted a vise off the side right there. But anyways, we're gonna get this moved to the garage. You good? All right. I don't know how much room you need. I don't know how much room you need. I'm not sure how much room you need. I don't know how much room you need, but you're good up there. You need help wise, get it off. Try to jump. Be under right there if you can get it out. For those of y'all that just think that I just waltzed in here and pulled all this stuff out, I'll show you quickly. This used to all be grown up. You could not get back over there or over here. As you can see, I already pulled some of these cars out, moved the car over here. And then here's the truck. That was his truck that she wants to keep. As you can see, all this was kind of stacked in the way. Most of it's just junk, bed frames and whatever. So I had to move this pile entirely, cut all this down, tractor work and chainsaw work. So wasn't a walk in the park, never is. So people don't show you on these TV shows when they pull something out of the woods or a barn. We'll keep walking because what I'm going to show you next is the another car we're bringing home today. This stump was rotten, but we were able to get this tree out of the way so I can get back here, make this turn with the trailer or the wrecker. So as you can see, I cut all this stuff down, got in here with the bush hog, cleaned it up. The old truck is going to go right there where she wants it. And finally be able to get back to this Maverick, which I made another trail, but I want to be able to get back here in case I wanted some of these other ones. It's a Volvo 56 Ford, and I think this is a older Plymouth, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it. It's a 4-door. We are getting this one home today. I'm going to get this one on my trailer probably. And this car I showed you on previous videos, Comet 4-door, looks to be intact. Got everything cut away, finally got a trail. So I'm able to get it out of here. He's gonna be able to probably come right here and get it out with a wrecker for me and get it to my trailer. So another pathway I had to make to get in here. So not all easy. As you can see, there's the big International and the Dodge again. Got to cut to get to those and get some of these cars out of the woods over there. I made this whole trail to get back in here. So before anything got out of here, we put in a lot of work. You couldn't even see the shop prior to. So keep that in mind when people say that they pulled something from the woods or pulled something from a yard. It's not always just backing up to it, the wrecker. All this was grown up. The only good thing about this property is the power line right away runs right here. So there was somewhat a makeshift road for the power company to be able to get back there and service lines a few years ago. I'm being told, so it was grown up a good bit, but again, we were able to get some of this stuff out of here. Too big to move, but I think I'm gonna clean it out and see what we can do about getting it out of here. These old Chevy front ends are kind of getting hard to come by, and this one's not in bad shape minus all the debris around it. So gonna work on that today as well. Let you know the outcome. Probably get that one a different trip. Make sure I got enough truck to get it out of here because it weighs a ton, especially with looks like some axles on the back and a solid steel, possibly a dump bed. There, it looks like it's a fixed bed, but either way, I'm not sure what's in there, so it might be pretty heavy. But this cab's actually in pretty good shape from what I can see from back here, so see about getting this out of here. So we did some more cutting out. Found a lot more things down in the woods. Let me show you. So I previously showed you all this pile. I cut away stuff so I could kind of see what was in here and get a little bit better idea. Still need to flip that over, but I believe that's the front grille to a 60s Impala. I could be wrong on that. I'll have to get a better look once I open it up. This whole like metal area kind of led me back in here. I actually didn't see this before when I was moving around, but there's more dashes. Looks like a roof. Maybe to that International that's cut up. That's over there. I've got to see. It's kind of hard to tell with it being set upside down, but actually no, that's not the International because it's got the posts on it. Not sure what car this came off of. I don't see a car out here with a roof cut. So old hood, old fender, fuel can, another hood, another dash. And it looks like a front end that's cut up. And then an old motor. Looks like kind of help prop this stuff up away from the parts. Get down in here. Looks like possibly an old stove. I did not see beforehand. Or that may be a fridge, I'm not sure. Let's see what that says. It looks like G. So it may be a fridge or ice box. Another vending machine, it looks like. And then those are previously things I found over there, but now that it's winter, I'm able to see a little bit better in here. So share that with y'all. There's a bunch of appliances still. There's washing machines everywhere. I guess he was gonna scrap them, just never got to it. I'm not sure. Of an old Ford hood. I may have to harvest that, take it and make something like a wall hanger or something with it. It's rusted out on this side, so I may just cut it down the middle, save the emblem, paint it up, make a wall hanger or something. We'll see. Probably get that another trip. I don't really have room today. There's another old, looks like an old stove, possibly, or ice box. Have to clean that off and see what it is. We got the stuff brush cleared away. Now we can see what we're working with. Looks like there's some big axles up top, but nothing in the bed. That'll help save on weight getting it back. This truck's actually not in bad shape, given all the vines that are on it. So I'm probably gonna try to save this one, just not this trip, but at least it's cleaned up so I can get to it easier coming back. Big Chevrolet. And looks like the motor is in it, plugs are in it. And probably the original carburetor. Looks like it had fuel in it at some point. The bowl looks like it's got some varnish in it, still dried up. But that's kind of cool. Old inline six. Chevrolet 6400. Might be the biggest hornet's nest I have ever encountered. Massive. Looks like it's been dormant for a little while. And that is on the side of the house for clarity. It's probably some lost footage. Now that it's winter, I can get back over here, but this was an international at one point. The guy actually made it into a well and septic rig for a pump truck. It is impressive how large this thing really is. Gears, generators, pumps. And this guy designed this thing himself, from what I'm being told by his wife. She said he couldn't afford to order a new truck to help him out, so he just built his own. So as you can see, this took some time and thought. Looks like he's got a tension or a spring. Most of this stuff is still actually not rotting through, which means to tell you he built it to basically stand the test of time. Generator. And it looks like he left just the seat and the windshield, which is super cool. Again, international. Looks like a flat six, possibly. I can't really get in there. Just massive thing. And to show you is I'm 6 foot tall, so pretty crazy how big this thing was. I'll have to ask his wife when the last time he used it was, but I imagine it's been parked here for probably 20 years like everything else or more. Supposedly that's when he passed. So I realize this was probably lost footage. Y'all probably did not see this yet, so wanted to cover it again. I probably won't get this one out of here just because it's so large, and most of what I would want is cut up or off of it. It'd be a cool conversation piece parked to the land, but I think my wife might not like that, so definitely not gonna get this one back. So anyways,